Hey church, I hope this video finds you well. Hey, I just wanted to take a few minutes to maybe answer some of the questions regarding Vision Builders campaign. I know we're all excited. I've had great sense of feedback and excitement in recent weeks as we've been preparing and gearing up for our commitment week, Vision Builders. But I'm also aware that we've been focusing in church largely on a lot of the philosophical why behind why we do Vision Builders, to reach out and build a place for our families and for existing families and to be a blessing for our community. We've talked about that a lot. We've talked about encouraging and inspiring you to be involved, and that was the intention. But as well as that, I know that there are kinds of practical questions that come out when we do a campaign like this, and I just wanted to put this video out there and maybe answer some of those questions for you. Essentially, Vision Builders is our first capital funding campaign that we've done here at C3 Wallandilly Camden. That means we're seeking to raise funds so that we can develop facilities and equipment that we need to run our church, to reach our community, and to grow. And so that's a biblical principle. Whenever the people of God were called to, whenever the house of God needed to be built or rebuilt or expanded, the people, the leaders in the nation, would call the people to contribute financially towards that. Our campaign is a 12-month campaign, and so we'll be rolling this perpetually, most likely 12 months about. But from now, for this current campaign is from now, from beginning of June through to the end of May, and so we're encouraging you to make a 12-month commitment. How can you make that commitment? Well, you can do it over a period of time, as in weekly, which was what we encourage, or fortnightly, so you're doing regular giving. But we understand too that there are times when you might have a specific windfall. You might be expecting a tax return or some larger amount of income that's coming in that you want to contribute. I was talking to someone in church this week who said that they have a storehouse fund and they wanted to be able to contribute to Vision Builders out of their storehouse. That's totally fine too. So whatever works for you. So what is our vision for each of our campuses? Well, you probably got one of these books either via church or in the mail. If not, we'll have these available again this coming weekend for you. But essentially, we have a target for each of our campuses of $40,000. And so at Wallandilly, we are really believing God that it's time to get a new campus, and so get a new building for our campus. And so we are going to be wanting to put funds towards everything that's involved in the movement of that. So we'll be looking for a facility and all the legal costs and all the moving costs and anything to do with the rent of a new facility, the setting up of a new facility. We may, in the short term, while we're waiting for that to come to pass, there may be some minor improvements we can do to our existing building, things that aren't fixtures, things that we'll actually need in our new building that we can invest into now and then take them with us. So that's the sort of thing we'll be doing with Vision Builders there in Wallandilly. And in Camden, our goal is to be able to eventually get into our own building. Now, the cost of renting buildings in Camden is considerably more expensive than Wallandilly. So at this stage, we kind of believe in our heart, this may change, but we kind of believe in our heart we should be shooting towards moving into a position where we can buy some land in days to come. And that means that for at least for the short term, we think we'll be in maintaining a temporary facility in Camden. So we'll be taking a portion of our Vision Builders funds and using that to improve our facility. So when you come to church, even though we're in a school hall, you're going to have a wow factor. You're going to say, this is the house of God. So that's our intention with Wallandilly and Camden. And so what are we encouraging you to do? Well, we're saying pray, seek God as a family, ask God, what's in my hand right now? What can I give? Don't wait until you think circumstances are perfect. They never will be. But step out in faith and say, I'm going to sacrifice something to God. I'm going to bring something into the house of God to see it established. There are various different options for giving. We would encourage you, if you're familiar with it, to do online giving. And that can be done a couple of ways via our PushPay app. All the information you need will be on the commitment card to show you how to set up recurring payments via PushPay. So you can do it very simply using your credit card. You can also set up via your own personal bank's online facility using direct deposit. You can set up recurring payments that way. But if you're not that familiar or not that comfortable with that, we're going to have designated Vision Builders offerings available, offering envelopes available each week, and you can put out the credit card details on the front of that, or put cash or a check inside of that envelope, and we will make sure that those funds get attributed direct to Vision Builders. All right, church, have a fantastic week. I look forward to seeing you soon.